Good morning, traders, and welcome to the opening trade. I'm Sheila. Welcome to Friday. Before we get started, don't forget to first read and understand our disclosures found by both links and text in the description of this video. Let's take a let's take a gander here at our simulated account balance. So here we go. Simulated the opening trade, cash value growth. And real life will change. Growth will be the same as whatever this number becomes here. And real life will be after your fees are paid. And you can get your fee schedule from your provider. It's always very good to know what your fee schedule is, so that way you're an informed trader. Okay, so we have less than 9 minutes before we see the New York market open. And what is happening today? Today we saw at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time the core durable goods order month over month with a no change, and the durable goods order month over month uh changed by 1%, down one. Okay, so then at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, the flash manufacturing PMI will be coming out and the flash services PMI will be coming out. Again, next week, Monday, it's pretty quiet. As in there's nothing on the calendar. And for Tuesday, the big thing to be looking out for is that TD consumer confidence report. And then Thursday, the final GDP quarter over quarter and unemployment claims. Alrighty. So, let's take a look at the back test results for our four automated trades we could potentially see buyer off today. The first one, if the parameters are met, would be on the Dow Jones Futures, which is the YM tab. Here you see your start and end date. If you have availability and access to data, run those back tests as long as you can, right? Because why not? All right, so then here's your max drawdown. Here is your gross loss, gross profit, and total net profit. 2 minutes later, we could potentially see a trade on the Russell 2000 futures. Here is our start and end date. Started before COVID, ran through COVID, and is current to 4 days ago. And that would be here's your max drawdown for that period, the gross loss, gross profit, and total net profit. All right, let's take a look at 2 minutes after that. We can see the NASDAQ. Here's our start and end date, the max drawdown, the gross loss, gross profit, and total net profit there. And then the S&P 500 could also fire up. And here is that start and end date, the max drawdown, the gross loss, gross profit, and total net profit there. Okay, so here we see the crude oil. Yesterday it climbed, and we were seeing the climb, and we left it in a state of climb, and then apparently it had, quite a day. So now that we see that, let's make our chart easier to candle grab. Also, oops, was not paying attention. Hopefully you could still hear me. All right. So the first thing I like to do is to make sure that my chart is on a 3-minute candle. And then I like to look at the day before. And then I like to, zoom in on my chart so that way I can put my crosshairs easily on candles to see what time they close. Right now, crude oil is below the 200 period EMA. And it's really close to that 200 period EMA. So we'll see what it does once the market's open. All right, so here we have the Russell. Let's see what it did yesterday. So yesterday was from here to here. And it looks like it had a day as well. So, oops, that's not where I wanted to grab. No. All right, get those little dots up there. Take a look at the Dow. So yesterday ran from this line to this line. So it also, everything seemed to jump around yesterday. So jumpy. Talking about jumpy, look at that. What a range. In one day from here to here. Okay, so we have less than 3 minutes before we see the New York markets open. Let's take a look at this last chart. Let's see how it fared yesterday. Yesterday ran from this line all the way to this point. It also had its own day right there. Okay. What is happening in the news? We would like to thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Our systems are automated and they are live when enabled by the user. They run in the U.S. equity futures market, and free trials to the automated trading systems are on our website at theopeningtrade.com. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on the website and in this video description. Okay, so we got less than 2 minutes before we see the New York market open. U.S. core capital goods order rose in February and January orders revised down. Energy stocks retreat pre-market today. Wheat climbs as Russia mulls halting exports. Yields fall to a 6-month low on banking JITA. Local web posted uninspiring growth in Q4. Gold firms above US $2,000 as banking woes send investors to safe havens. Searchlight Resources obtains TSXV approval for purchase of bootleg gold property. Ace Global Business Acquisition Limited announces additional contribution to trust account to extend period to consummate business combination. Healthcare stocks are mixed pre-market today. Financial stocks split pre-bell. All right, so we see the bell. New York market has just opened. The first thing I want to do is one, give my automated trading systems all a chance to fire off. So that means that I won't be taking any manual trades on them until whether or not the automated trades fired. So again, the first one we could see fire off will be in less than 6 minutes over here on the YM. But since the YM is right on the 200 period EMA, it's very unlikely we won't see it trade. Um, and that could just be the case for all four of the markets at this time. And crude oil is sitting almost right below the 200 period EMA, so it's not really a time to get in. And I never like to do my first manual trade until 3 minutes after the New York market because I want to see what my candle's doing. If I can get the crosshairs on the guy. Okay, there we go. So we know it'll close in less than 2 minutes. All right, so Nucor Corporation says CEO Lennon J. Papkala 2022 total compensation was 23.1 million versus the 11.6 million in 2021. So, I mean, they must have had a great year or somebody has structured business poorly. Activision stock rises pre-market on UK regulatory news about a Microsoft deal. Regeneron's asthma drug results were stellar. Analysts sees a sales bonanza. Remember that restaurant? Bonanza. Kraft Heinz Company says CEO Miguel Patricio Patricio's 2022 total compensation was 7.1 million versus the 8.6 the previous year in 2021. So, what's happening? What are we seeing? We're seeing all of these companies did their SEC filing, and people are picking out the juicy bits, right? Okay, so as always, keep one eye on the weather and the other on crude oil, and we see that crude oil closed with a green candle, but step two turns red. So that means no, no manual trade for me at this time. Again, do what feels comfortable to you. Commodities market impact weather, heavy rain and severe storms moving through. Again, keep an eye on the weather always. U.S. equity funds attract first weekly inflow in 4 months. Twitter is to remove legacy blue check marks starting April 1st. Wow, that wasn't long and ridiculous. Debate over expanding deposit insurance weighs on bank stocks. Here's what's to know. The U.S. 10-year Treasury yield hit a 6-month low, and consumer stocks lean lower pre-market Friday. Alright, let's see if there's anything new. Nothing. Debate over expanding deposits insurance weighs on bank stocks. Con- Durable goods order fell 1% in February, flat excluding transportation, which is what we went over in the beginning. right, Fed full stick. Banking sector issue is not enough to Peter, Peter, raise. Wait a minute, it's poor, but okay. Some Dutch, no, Dutch bank investors are having a better Friday than others. MCF Energy upgrade to OTCQA. All right. Microsoft Activision deal gets a lift as the UK regulators narrow competition probe. US Asian IG bonds attract as global growth outlook dims. And okay, what's happening in the crude oil? Okay, so what happened? What happened is the Dow Jones futures is just so close to the 200 period EMA that automated trading indicators were not met. Therefore, it did not go into an automated trade, which is fine. In less than 2 minutes, we could potentially see the Russell if it's far enough away from the 200 period EMA. So we'll see. And then what's happening? NASDAQ. All right, pull away from the 200 period, and the S&P 500 is making its way back up to it. So let's take a look. So you see how quickly crude oil is moving around. We have less than a minute before we begin automated trade here. Just so close there to the 200 period EMA. Okay, so the Russell did not see an automated trade. It's just too close to, um, well, the indicator is saying that it's, not a time to get in, and it's too close. So we'll see what happens. We have less than 2 minutes before we can see NASDAQ or S&P fire off. Well, I mean, I just feel like the crude oil is just so close to the 200 period EMA and it moves so quickly. You must do what you feel comfortable with. So let's get a news brief. U.S. stock lower as big concerns weigh. Okay, so that candle closed. We have less than a minute before we could potentially see a trade on the NASDAQ or the S&P if they're far enough away and the trade indicators are met. Starbucks unit signs a 2.8 million software licensing deal with Brand Vision. Barclays says 2023 AGM will be held on the 3rd of May this year. Stocks fall as they would. Wall Street opens lower as vape contagion worries rise. Sudden stress in global banking choke off corporate credit. Natural gas rises early despite swollen inventories on cool long-term forecasts. Microsoft Activision deal gets the win. The UK is no longer worried about the console competition. Up. Oh no. U-Time announces financial results for the first 6 months of the fiscal year of this year, 2023. In the Toronto Stock Exchange fell at the open. All right, so we did not see a trade um, on either the ES or the NASDAQ, and that's not surprising. Crude oil is too close to the 200 period EMA for me to feel comfortable taking a manual trade. With all of those things being said, we will call it a day. So hopefully you have a great weekend. Please watch, like, and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Um, Go check out our free trials to the automated trading systems on our website at theopeningtrade.com. And don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on our website and in this video description. My name is Ayla, and we will be back here on Monday. Uh, Monday Fun Day to see how the trades uh, will fare and what the market's doing. So we'll see you then. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm, stay safe, and keep your eye on crude oil.